My people, what's good? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Patala FC. We are within. And now, I know I'm late. For those of you who have actually been keeping tabs on Viktor Gyökeres, I know last season he had one of the most amazing seasons across Europe, guys. But I honestly thought he was a Michu. For those of us that remember Michu, I thought he was a one-season wonder. But the way Gyökeres has started this season, guys, hey, it makes sense that Sporting had to stamp that 85 million release clause into that contract because the man is a lethal striker. 26-year-old Swedish forward Viktor Gyökeres is the real deal. So who is he? Like, yes, most of us don't watch the Portuguese league unless you do. And Sporting are the champions of Portugal. Viktor Gyökeres was most definitely the top scorer in that league. And how much credit does Ruben Amorim deserve for Viktor Gyökeres' ascension, really? Because he's so lethal, guys. Now, let's look at his history. Like we said, Swedish striker, started off at Broma Pojkama. Like most players, he started off in his home country, which makes sense. And interestingly, guys, he was in England. He was in England at Brighton for 3 years, going out on loan. So he was signed by Brighton in 2018. He went on loan to St. Pauli, which is in Germany, then to Swansea. Interestingly, I believe he played in the Championship, only 11 games. Then he was loaned to Coventry. And guess what? Coventry then bought him from Brighton in 2021. So are you hearing these clubs, guys? Are you hearing these clubs? And then he actually played 91 games for Coventry, scoring 38 goals. So when you look at that profile, you don't say lethal striker, right? But some players reach their peak a bit later in their careers. Let's not forget that. And then Sporting in 2023, which, guys, it's last season. You could say the beginning of last season. And then he went on to do numbers that are just scary. Scary numbers. He goes into Sporting first season, guys. First season. He plays 33 games, scores 29 goals, provides 10 assists. Starts the Champions League game yesterday for the first time, scored a goal. Played in the Europa League. He played 9 games, 5 goals. He played in, what's UNL? In Nations League with Sweden? He has 3 goals in 2 games. He played in some other cups. He's got goals there. He scores everywhere. And he's direct. He doesn't look up at the goal. He reminded me a bit of Aguero from what I've seen so far. I haven't seen a lot. So I am speaking with Wikipedia and all these pages in front of me because I'm not trying to sound like I've been watching this player, guys. But it looks like he's the real deal. We were out here focusing on Victor Osimhen, Ivan Toney. But yes, he's expensive. I mean, 100 million release clause is not cheap. Not every club is willing to spend that much. But come the end of this season, guys, Chelsea need this guy. This is the player that we should be going for. If we need to sell a few players to put some money back in the bank after the civil war nonsense, this is the player that Chelsea need to acquire to improve in the striker role. He's a lethal forward, guys. He's lethal. You can't fault him in any respect of the game. Maybe aerial presence is not that guy because he's not the tallest, but he's got everything else. Instinct for goal, positional play. Sporting play that kind of football where they want to get the ball quickly into midfield, one of their holding pivots, get the ball quickly into their forwards, whether it's through the wing backs or through the midfield. And Viktor Gyökeres avails himself in every attack. He's not a wait in the box striker. He's mobile. What we like about Jackson just doesn't have the elements that we require in front of goal. But who does? Gyökeres. Let me know your thoughts, guys, because I was staggered by these stats. I looked at the stats and I was like, sign him up. Sign him up. Let's get it, y'all.